I heard the beep.
Good.
Hi, welcome back to Wend Your Way. Jeanette and Phil here. We're still in Greece, and in this episode we visit the gorges of Dimitsana. We find some more deserted beaches and some cave dwellings, and we have...
Stop.
We leave the Peloponnese in this episode. We find a dam that is not doing its job, is it?
No.
It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll find out why. And we find out what's on the top of the rocks at Meteor. Amazing. Well worth. It were, weren't it?
Yeah. Sat nav even took us back up day after.
It did. No, that was the next one.
Was
the
it
Vikos. We go to the
Oh, yeah,
Vikos
it was
gorge.
Vikos.
We went and then we tried to leave and it took us back because it was so nice.
Sat nav liked it.
Yeah, that arguably it's the deepest gorge, but it depends who's
Deepest gorge where?
in the world.
In the world?
But it depends whose statistics.
I
you're
thought
reading.
that was the Grand Canyon or
Well,
the Fish Canyon or something like that.
Yeah, it's all to do with what you said. To do with
Proportionality.
proportionality. It's a big word, isn't it?
It is.
Well, there you go. Hope you enjoy.
So Jeanette, what we're doing?
Going north.
We've just turned north.
We're going up.
Yeah. We're sort of going on, but
Slowly.
this is the furthest south we were going and it's raining.
Yep. We saw it rain and we thought, no, we're not stopping
Let's
here.
go north.
We're at Papanastasio. Papanastasio.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah. A Shell petrol station. We're allowed to do advertising. We're not getting any commission from Shell, are we, for that?
Commission? No.
Commission?
No commission here.
No, it smells nice. Right, it's ready. They fill up for you. Card, please. Actually, rain. It needed a bit, didn't it, really?
Did it?
Damp down the dust and water all these lovely flowers.
Well, if you want. Right, well, let's see what all these mountains have got for us.
Yeah.
And this gorge, which is supposed to be spectacular when there's no clouds about and all that sort of stuff.
No. Well, we don't be able to see it.
I might have to stop the night in another place first and see if
That's
it's...
a good idea.
Yeah. Because we can.
Let's do what we like.
We can.
Within reason.
Until Cat decides it's
Oh yeah.
something.
You made me laugh earlier, didn't you?
Demanding cats.
In supermarket.
Yeah.
Went in supermarket and said, can we have some cat food? And she looked very puzzled at us, so she must not have had much English. So I'm busy asking for cat food and about to explain, and then I heard Phil behind me going, meow! So they both laughed, didn't they?
Yeah.
They were amused. He's going, meow! Meow!
Like Simon's cat, isn't it, that?
Yeah. So we've come down from the mountains. It's stopped raining. And we're parked up. We're parked up here on the hotel car park for free. We're going to go and have something to eat later. And we're taking this little path. And it's on a gorge. We're going down to a gorge somewhere. Wow. Stunning.
There's a village up there.
Eh?
There's a village up there.
Where?
Where the sun's shining.
What, on the top?
Not on the top, just go in that dip.
Oh yeah. What a view, eh? Birds are tweeting. That's a nice bit there, isn't it? Where the rock,
the deep gorge.
where the rock meets, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit further and we find Dimitsanas, I think it's called. It's quite a touristy bit, this, isn't it?
Well, it's seriously, but it's not because you probably get 20 tourists a year.
Oh, not that then. Not that touristy. Just for the gorge.
Yeah.
Well, the track went onto a road for a little while, which I think I forgot to film, and then it's just come to a dead end, and now it's turned into a
Crazy
oh, it's
baby.
the bells for you.
I think it's got a crack in it, that bell.
Well, so it's changed into a track.
You know, the way you speak to me.
So, for anybody...
The way you speak to me is absolutely disgraceful. From the other side of the camera.
Rubbish.
I've just said, drag, oh, forget it. And then move on.
I just wanted you
I
to...
don't know what you're doing.
Well, I thought you knew everything about me. All I wanted you to do was stand next
There's
to
an
me.
arch there.
Just concentrate.
Yeah, there's an
Oh,
arch
yeah,
there.
there is.
Into something.
Into that house that's derelict. Oh, you're going to want to see that now, aren't you? So there's a derelict house here, 119. I don't think anybody's been in for a long... Well,
Some animals have been in.
apart from chucking their cans and rubbish. It's a bit overgrown. And what I was trying to say...
What were you trying to say, Jeanette?
That every time we do a bit of filming in a village, the bells start. And it first started in France at midday.
In what town?
Last bar?
No.
Um,
You can't even remember, can you?
No,
No, Begadon.
Begadon, right, where you pick grapes.
Yeah.
And the bells just went on and on and on.
yeah.
And Phil was trying to say something to camera. And he had to wait.
We've got it on video.
Yeah, we have to find that.
Yeah.
And you had to wait, didn't you?
Yeah.
And wait and wait.
Yeah.
Right, you think I can't get to the top of here then?
You never can get to the top of any hill.
Why are you squeezing me hand? Do you want me to turn around?
No.
We'll see, I'm trying to interpret what you mean now.
I'm just saying you can't get to the top of the hill.
I know I don't usually make it. I know when I've had enough, that's all. There's a picture for you, Phil. Yeah, you don't usually miss a picture like that. As we go under the road, or under the house, or a cafe. That's the man chopping his logs. Bit of a doer-upper there, Phil.
Yeah. Is it alright with that, wasn't it?
Yeah, except our limit is 4 walls and a sound roof.
Yeah.
I think that one's just lacking in the roof department.
We need a bit more money.
Yeah. Can't see where we're parked up though. It's over where that rock is, isn't it?
Yeah. Size of that map.
Huh?
Size of the map.
Oh yeah. Well, there we go. That's different. Oh, I like that. Isn't that cute?
Yeah. Nice hot sunny day.
Eh?
Oh, nice hot sunny day.
Oh,
Nice bit of shade.
Lovely.
Building some of it on the side.
Snooker. Oh, we're in a village.
Centerville.
Centerville. It's inhabited.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. I think you're going to drive a double-decker bus through here, aren't you?
You're going to be driving through it tomorrow.
I am.
Well, one of them.
Alright. And people parking where they've got corn, so not to. There's an idea for Oscar for a little macrame project. They're little cowbells. You could put other things on. So we're saying goodbye to Dimitsana.
Just park there for now. Well, not now. If you wanted to walk back
Oh,
to
yeah.
the village.
Yeah, you could. Back up that hill, you're joking.
Not much of it.
No, it's not much of a hill. Nice little town though, with all homemade produce, and they've done up all the buildings. Right back to the sparsely inhabited mountains. So we've just called in for a catwalk break. They couldn't have one this morning because the place where we parked up last night well, you saw all those, well, if you watched the previous clips, there were, I counted 8 cats. One had conjunctivitis, so I didn't want ours contracting that. It's highly contagious. So we've just pulled in to let them have a walk just now. And we're off up the next valley.
Talk about butterflies.
Oh yeah, Phil was managing to juggle holding Jack on a cat lead in one hand and holding his camera in the other and trying to take a photograph of some butterflies.
Little butterflies.
They were so little, they were really little.
So little, they were really little?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And they were so fast that
they
might not. They were what?
They were so fast, they were very fast.
They were very fast, very little. And if there isn't a little shot of the picture coming up with the name of them, it means that he didn't get a picture of them. He just thought he did. They were too quick. Huh?
Oh, they were too clever.
Yeah. And we're off up this next gorge.
Third gorge of the day.
Third gorge of the day. It's an absolutely stunning drive today. The roads are fairly decent condition. Where are we going, Phil?
Up this valley.
And how far it takes us?
Texas? No, I'm not going to Texas.
Oh, we're going to the coast, aren't we?
Yeah. Going to a beach.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Found a beach voyage now.
You keep finding beaches on the day when I've had a shower.
Well, we'll be there tomorrow, so we won't have had a shower.
No. We're having showers every other day. Just so we can wild camp. It's working alright though, isn't it?
Seems to be. You don't smell that much.
You're the same. I'm just more impressed that you've been able to do it, to be honest. Right, we're waffling. So basically, we're coming down to the coast, to the Corinth Gulf.
Yeah.
And you can see the sea, but this piece of rock is a bit like Grand Canyon. It's just a sheer drop. So we've come from Athens across to Corinth, down through here and back up to stop on this coast. And this just kept giving today, hasn't it?
Yeah. You soon get distracted with them jets, and I was trying not to go down the hole.
Little harbour.
Continue for 800 metres.
Where we're stopping tonight?
Oh, it looks like it. There's one on there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
There's one on
Your
there.
destination is on the right.
So she's gone for her early morning dip in the sea with the snow in the background. She's just sat there now, contemplating, doing her mindfulness probably.
So we're taking the short ferry across. Is this we're at Rio, across, going across.
Yeah, and that's somewhere else.
Patra's a bit further on.
Yeah.
But Marianne said the ferry's cheaper than going over the bridge. But it is a nice bridge. We haven't worked out who to pay yet, so it might be a free trip. Morning.
Morning.
Just wind your window down. We've come to the end of the road and it says turn right. So we will. But I just wanted to look at, just show everybody that hill there. It's incredible, isn't it? You see it? Wow.
Just stay where you are.
I will. Are you impressed?
Me or the audience?
You? Well, everybody.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It flipping is. What a backdrop. Apparently there's a campsite down there. Turn right and go down here. It did say part of the road was unpaved, but I'm actually stopping to look at these flowers. Okay, wow. Did you just sat?
Yeah.
Why?
You stood on grass at the moment, on sand at the moment.
Oh.
I think I have.
Well, that was a lovely evening, wasn't it? We spent our coffee break, which turned out to be like a couple of hours, with Anne and Jim, and we got 2 new subscribers.
In 800 meters,
So,
turn left.
4?
One.
One? Right.
Well, they share it, don't they?
Oh, I see, right, yeah. Well, fair enough. They might both do it now, if they've heard this. So we're going back past going straight for that fabulous big mountain. Well, that was a lovely little park up. So that park up was at Taverna.
After 1.4 kilometers,
Who?
turn
Nostos.
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 Follow the roadside.
Near Rio. It doesn't open till the, what was it, 20th of May?
15th or 25th.
15th or 20th, basically when the paint's dried, I think.
When they finish paint.
Yeah. So that's when their season starts. That's when they have restaurant, music, and the bar's open till late. And that's when we wouldn't really want to come. So we're glad that we came now because it was quiet. There was just us and 2 other British couples. Well, we've got a bit of a detour here because it looks like they're building a bridge, doesn't it? But what they've done is build a temporary bridge with holes in it. In fact, the road is very good quality. But this is going across the riverbed. And up there, where that digger is, they're building a new bridge. We've got the canyon coming up.
The big cross on it.
Oh yeah? I think we're definitely going to be going through it. Oh! I think there's people been living in these here rocks, Phil. Yeah, there's
Big holes.
big holes everywhere. Everywhere, I mean everywhere. I think some of these were caves. Wow! What a fabulous canyon! Oh my life! Did you know it would have been nice? You're supposed to say yeah, I picked the fruit specially.
Did it specially.
You could have taken credit for that.
Fresh strawberries.
Fresh strawberries? Food, Phil, food. We need anything we can get. Oh my life, I hope this picks up the vastness. It's just vast. I thought we were going. Where are you?
Where's my jumper?
Jumper?
Cardigan.
I don't know.
The green one, so I was in that corner which I never went.
Under the hats. I think Jack shoved it up into the corner.
Put it in there.
Well, I was going to say good morning, Phil, but he's not here. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at this instead. Bit of an overcast morning, but quiet night's sleep. Clear blue sea. lots of debris keeps getting washed up, all these like bamboo type sticks.
Well, are we going or not?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you. People
Wait for me?
People come along and make these little wigwams. When I started filming, you were not sat there.
Well, you should have got up so early, should you?
I should have got up so early. You've got a bite on the side of your neck.
I've got, yeah.
Does it hurt?
No.
Ah.
No.
Right, got a long drive today, you said. Where are we going, Phil?
So, oh yeah.
Show me on the map.
Up here somewhere.
Up. So we've come from Patra across onto
We're up here.
yeah. So using your other finger. So
Using my other finger.
Yeah, with your hands in way. Oh, that's it. So we're there.
We're there.
Spent the night there, and now we're going.
And we're going to here.
All right. Should be all right then. As long as we don't end up on roads like this all the way. This is just to the end of the to that taverna over there. Right, let's see what we see today.
Just getting over the shock. I get told off when I go, oh, that's a nice shot, and then just pull over.
Spontaneity.
She's just pulled over and almost hit them things at 100 mile an hour. But so this is where we stayed last night, not in the bin, but down there somewhere on that little spit of land.
Yeah, just that narrow bit really.
Yeah, just that narrow bit really. Yeah. We didn't stop at water, did we?
No, we stayed on the bit of island in between two lots of water.
Oh, you sure we didn't stop in the water?
I didn't even dip. Oh yeah, I did have a paddle. Yeah, there was a crab though. It's a big one. It's about that big.
Yeah, that was a big crab.
But for me, that could have hurt my toes if I'd stood on it. I was having a bit of a fit because I got me my bow. I thought something was biting.
She got knickers on inside out
I thought
yesterday.
something was biting me, but it was the bow on me. I'm a bit like the princess and the pea, aren't I?
Yeah. Are you?
Should I have shared? Maybe I should.
I don't know, Sharon.
I'm pushing now.
It's a Sharon thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I just thought that was worth viewing. Right, let's go. So, pulled in for lunch at this place. We've driven up the valley, expecting to see a lake at the other side of this dam. But to our surprise, all the way down there, it's completely empty. And as far as I can see, the only thing that's in this valley is the river right down in the bottom. You can hear, which is just down there, with another little river coming in. So this would have been a flooded valley at one time with a lake here. How bizarre. What's happened? Are they the interpretation boards? So we've walked up this valley because it says there's a waterfall, but just look at that animal. It's been a fantastic day. Looking at the gorges, and we've got this arch and a waterfall, but that doesn't look natural to me. Does it look natural to you, Phil? No. I think it's the where they block in the down the hill. We saw this happening where they try to create these little pounds so that we can keep the water to be able to have it for the village. It's been a good day today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that as well. Really good.
They're great, weren't they?
Fantastic.
Around every bend.
Every bend, yeah.
Yeah.
All them trolls and haggises we saw.
We're referring to round every bend there being
Every
a
bend.
magnificent view of mountains, multicoloured greens, shades of green on the trees. It's just fabulous.
Just fabulous.
And the water that's been flowing at the side of
Just fabulous.
Take it, me.
Me? No, I won't do that. But it's fabulous.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it, Jeanette?
It is.
Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, this is a
Oh,
nice.
look at that tree.
Morning, Phil.
Morning.
You sleep alright?
Yeah.
Up top.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, quite a lot of trucks this morning, isn't there? But on the good side, there's some nice rock formations. That looks like a wider, shorter version of.
Yeah.
Come on, help me out here. That one in America.
That one in America.
The one. Come on, I bet everybody else has guessed it before me. The one that was in E.T. Oh, I like that one better. Are you gonna help me out then?
Devil's Tower.
Devil's Tower, that's the one. Yeah, I knew it was in there. I've just got so much in my brain now. Some of the words won't come out. Is that where the monasteries are?
Somewhere up there.
Somewhere up in there hills.
Yeah.
So we're going to see some monasteries this morning. Stayed at a taverna last night in a place that Phil will put up on the screen.
Will I?
Well, yeah, I wrote it in my journal, but I can't remember it for life.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Nice place, nice people, lovely street.
Yeah, good, yeah. It's turning up. These are the rocks of Meteora. Giant natural sandstone towers. They're incredible, these rocks with the monasteries. At one time there was over 23 monasteries up here. So though they're not sure how the first hermits got up these places, they think that they might have hammered pegs in and climbed up. Or the second theory is that they used kites to fly up thicker ropes that they used to create ladders, rope ladders, and got up that way. Either way, pretty spectacular. They were quite determined to get up there. So this guy's beaten us, really, I reckon. He's cycling with all his stuff and his dog on the back. How lovely. So today, to get to the monastery, they've got a cable car, which is a grey, it's a grey one just around there somewhere, and it sets off from here, because there's a big gap between this rock and that rock, as you could see from before, but the view down here is stunning. So we've just driven a little bit further on from the Triada monastery, past these wonderful rocks and wonderful views, and past the river that we crossed where they were building the bridge, and we found another monastery. This one's a bit easier to access. It looks like you can go in this one. Is this the museum? One of them's been made into a museum. Look at that zigzag across that.
Ridge.
What do you call a ridge? Yeah. Wow. Wow. We've had another day, haven't we?
We've had another day.
We've had another fantastic day. I just can't believe it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful country. Big high rock faces and craggy rocks. Beautiful mixed coloured trees. It's like It's like heaven, isn't it?
Is this what your class is heaven?
It is, yeah. It's what I call God's country, this.
That's Yorkshire.
There's a van down there going up the zigzaggy road. Here. A good spot. Yeah. Don't think we'd have got up here, would you?
Oh, they got get up.
Would you?
Yeah.
Flipping heck.
Put you on the uphill thing.
I wouldn't like to have gone back down it then. Bit of a challenge for brakes. It's like a little cafe hotel. Oh my goodness, it's just an incredible piece of landscape. What's it called, this? Beer Jatry.
Vikos Doctor.
Vikos Doctor.
Vikos Gorge.
It's where the herbal healers came. I don't know as we can grasp the vastness of that piece of rock, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh. That gives America a run for its money, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Talk for myself. Glad we stopped. That's so colourful. These pink flowering trees are nice. And there's an old village here with chickens and whatnot. There's another path there. There's no way you get a vehicle through there. Oh, they're normal sized chickens. Not like them other big ones we saw. Well, one last look. That's proper wilderness, that is. Hope you enjoyed that. We certainly did. We always do, don't we?
You do.
I love them.
I'm fed
I think
up
they're getting
with it.
better. But you edit them, don't you? You don't have to spend some time. Anyway, in this next episode, next time we'll be going north towards Albania, where we meet a couple of travellers who have got a very unusual mode of transport. And it's, oh, they're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
You couldn't make this story up. It should go in, what do you call it?
Bible.
Simon Bates' love story,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
What was it called? Simon Bates' love
I don't know.
songs?
Don't-
Love songs.
Don't hang about it too long.
Alright, bye. You're bossy.